Hi everyone, this is Austin from Raw Bliss. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the kidneys. Now, this might get a little bit of hate because I differ in opinion a lot with certain people. Dr. Morse being one of them. Dr. Morse advocates for dry fasting to heal the kidneys. Now tell me, how much sense does that make? What percentage of water is your kidneys? 79%. How could denying your kidneys water give any type of benefit at all? Tell me that. Now, this is something that I, am very passionate about and want to talk about most importantly because when I was in India a couple of years ago, I did a 52-hour dry fast. And you know what benefits I received? Zero. Absolutely zero. There is no benefit to dry fasting in my experience, especially being in India, which is an extremely hot and dry climate. I was there during dry season. It was like 110 degrees. Okay, and I was already very thin. It's very dangerous, especially when you're underweight. This is when you start losing vital tissue in your body. Fasting is great when you have excess fat to burn, to turn into water, hydration, and energy for your body. That's your fuel, okay? If you go into a dry fast with no fuel, with no fat, you're gonna destroy your organs. I met Robert Lockhart a couple of years ago in the Philippines. And it's really sad that we lost him. Such an amazing person, and he was absolutely incredible. I saw him climbing a coconut tree at 70 years old. I think he was 75 when he passed. And I saw him walking on his hands. Like, he could walk for like hundreds of meters without like going to his feet, and just walk on his hands and be out in the sun all day and do incredible things. But one of the things that Robert started experimenting more with in his later years was dry fasting. He wouldn't even actually talk to him, and he wouldn't drink young coconut water because there wasn't enough minerals, he said. He would only drink the old coconuts, and he wouldn't drink too much because he thought it was bad for his kidneys. We've just been so deluded, you guys. Like, it's very dangerous information that Dr. Morse and some people are putting out to dehydrate the body in an attempt to heal it. Our body is, 70%, 60-70% water. If we're really hydrated, 70% water. This is why I stopped advocating for dry fasting. And this is why I stopped intermittent fasting, doing one meal a day, all this extreme stuff. It's very dangerous. Dry fasting is not something to be played around with. So I don't really believe in this whole kidney filtration thing, like you need to dry fast to get your kidneys to filter. I don't believe it, and I actually think it's very dangerous advice. I think our kidneys are always filtering unless you have some sort of dysfunction. Your kidneys are doing their job. Otherwise, you would be dead. You would be on dialysis. Okay, so yeah, Robert passed, and it was shortly after a 3-day dry fast. He had kidney failure, and all his organs started failing, and he had a heart attack. He had multiple heart attacks, I believe. And it's just really unfortunate. He was out in the sun all the time. That's like the tropical sun. He was living in Philippines and North Australia, some of the hottest places in the world with the most intense sun. Imagine not drinking for an extended period of time for 10, 12 hours a day, like in the morning, like throughout the day. And to do that for 3 days. And he would do this more and more, pushing himself more and more in these later years. And I think it can be, really detrimental, obviously. It's just really unfortunate that he couldn't have stayed with us longer. And people will immediately go towards, they'll bash the fruitarian diet. Oh, he was a fruitarian. Yeah, but he restricted calories. He didn't eat very much. He did a lot of dry fasting. He was not properly hydrated throughout the day. All your organs need water. They need hydration. This is why juice fasting is amazing, because it hydrates the body on a cellular level. And you get the H3O2, which is in fruits and vegetables. That's structured water. You can't get that from regular old water. Okay. You can get it in coconuts, sure. But it's just something I wanted to talk about today. If you want to support your kidneys, hydrate your body. Eat fruits and vegetables. Drink juices. Drink coconut water. Drink water. Drink spring or distilled water. Those are the two best waters. You don't need some fancy Kangen machine. That's another topic. Those guys are absolutely scammers. You don't need thousands of dollars machine to filter your water. It doesn't even filter the water. It just ionizes it. So you actually have to put in purified water. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, avoid the high protein diets. Lower your protein. The more low protein you can get. We don't need much protein, you guys. Like, get the amino acids in fruits and vegetables so your body can make its own protein. You don't need much, 10%. 10% of your daily calories, daily intake from protein. Same with fat. You don't need much. The more protein we have, the more burden it's going to put on our kidneys. So don't do the smoking. Hydrate your body. And keep the protein low. Eat the fruits and vegetables, stay hydrated. And please don't go on an extended dry fast, you guys. Like, it's very serious. But anyways, that's it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Peace and love.